And this is how I light my fire. I use my little lighter chimney here over my burner, and I'll pour some charcoal over here. And it'll even do what? I don't care. I'm going to throw a couple of chunks of wood in there. Get them going. There we go. And we'll light our fire. And just like that, we have barbecue fire. We got the grate out of the water right there. We're going to watch this temperature gauge really close. We want it to be up around 200, 250 degrees. And while we're letting that fire get hot, we're going to get Mr. Chicken ready. Today we're doing barbecue chicken. Why? Because it's $7.39. I think it's $1.46 a pound. This stuff is a lot cheaper than brisket, and it's still really good. And I'm going to make the barbecue chicken anyway. So that's what we're doing today. So, open my package up and wash this bird off and dry it off, and then we're going to season it up to get ready to cook. This one will have, no, I don't have the giblets anymore. So we're going to wash this chicken off. It's just a good idea to do it. Hot water, wash it off good. If you don't know what hands have been on this chicken. Grind him off good. So we'll take Mr. Chicken out. Make sure try to get all the water drained off of him. And we'll set him down right there. And we'll dry it some more. I don't want any extra moisture here than what's in the meat. There we go. Now I'm going to use a little bit of oil as a binder, and I'm going to use olive oil, but not a lot of it, just enough to coat the chicken really good, make that seasoning stick good. There you go. And wings coated good. Wings are really good when they're barbecued. We'll take that off, set it down there now. This is my own special jar of it, but you know what this is? Post Oak Flats wild game seasoning. It's really good on chicken. It's good on wild game too. Go under there a bit. Up in there. And we're gonna, don't be afraid to season this bird up. That's going to be good. Other side. Yes, season this side too. Because there's meat here along this back that you can pull off and make good sandwich meat out of. Of course, the breast and thighs and all that's good. We want this stuff to soak into the meat good. So we're going to let this stuff marinate a bit. while we do our fire prepping. There we go. Didn't take all that, did it? Maybe a couple teaspoons. Now we don't want to hold this chicken off temperature, so we're going to cover him up just lightly, and we're going to put him in the fridge. And that's all there is to it. Now let the fire get hot. All right, we got that nice blue smoke going, and our temperature's running right at 250 degrees. Now I have a little secret, and this is not good for you, but it sure tastes good in the burger. I put a pat of butter under each of these pockets underneath the skin. And then we'll set Mr. Bird, let's see, right over here. Kind of aiming that breast, which is a big thick piece of meat, toward the heat. And we close it. And now, all we're going to do now for the next 2 hours is watch that heat. Temperature is in the range that I want it. It'll probably heat up to 250 here in a bit, so I have to keep a watch on it. That nice blue smoke is drifting off from our fire, and we're going to let it do its thing. And while we're doing that, we're going to make some barbecue sauce. I really do not like an overly sweet, sticky barbecue sauce. Now you got to have some brown sugar in there, but I don't want barbecue sauce to taste like I opened the can of cane syrup and poured it on my barbecue. I just don't like it. I think, personal opinion, KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce is the worst thing that ever happened to barbecue. Kansas City people may disagree with me, but you know, if you cook meat right, and I'm going to say it, you really don't need sauce. But it's a very nice condiment, and it's flavorful to have. Now, we're going to take 1/3 of this onion, and we'll save the rest of it. And one more slice. Maybe a little more up there. And now we're going to chop us up some onion. And this will be good stuff. I'm going to chop it up. That's small. I mean, we are going to puree all this in a blender later on. There we go. A little bit of butter. Get that butter melted. Now we've got the butter melted, and we're going to your onion in the pan. Now you can use a saucepan, or you can use a skillet like this, and it'll be let butter coat all that onion. Take it down to medium heat, and we're going to saute this stuff until it's translucent. 15 ounces of Contadina tomato sauce, apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to get that. A teaspoon of chili powder, smoked paprika, sea salt, coarse ground black pepper. That is 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. Now we're going to stir all this in. And smoke 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. It's starting to look like barbecue sauce. You're supposed to juice up half a lemon and put in there. But lemons around here would be wasteful, so this is probably wasteful too. We're going to use a little bit of lemon juice, probably a tablespoon. Yeah, that'll do it right there. Stir it up some more. Now see, this is not heavy dark, and it's not going to be heavy dark. All right, and we're going to put a couple of dashes of Worcestershire sauce in there. That's good. We're going to stir that up. All right. Missing one thing. And you know what it is, don't you? Doesn't take a whole lot of that. Post off Flats wild game seasoning. And that'll tie everything in together. Now, when we puree those chunks of garlic and onion up, it's going to taste really good. Let's get a piece of the onion in here. That's going to be good. That's going to be excellent. Now, we got another hour left in our cook, and we're doing really well, losing a little bit of temperature. And I forgot, you need like a teaspoon of powdered mustard to put in here to balance everything else out. If you don't have that, you can use French's mustard, which I did. A good squirt of that, and you're good to go. All right, it's been 2 hours, and we're still right at that 250-degree mark. And that's good. So now we are going to put our chicken in some aluminum foil. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's a good looking bird. So far it's perfect. Let's set it over here, onto here. We're not going to leave it on here, of course. We're going to bag things up a little bit here. I think I can do it this way. Let's try it this way. This is going to be fine. Cut these edges up like so. This over the top. This edge up. And this adds over the top. We're not going to put any barbecue sauce on it, anything on it yet. That's what we do at the end. But we're going to save that good juice to make our little to make our sauce. And we're going to put this in here just like we had it. Close the lid. Now we're just going to let that fire play out, and we're good. Now what we have here is a real blender. This is not plastic. This is Pyrex. And what we're going to do is we're going to puree the barbecue sauce. So here we go. This is a Black & Decker 550 watt 10-speed blender with pulse. 5 cup. Let's pour up our barbecue sauce. Let's get all that good stuff out of there. Because that is good. All over the pan. And I spilled a little. That is a sin. But it tastes good. Let's clean our workplace up a little bit. See? Ooh. That was about the right consistency. Okay, now we need to pour it up into something. This will work for now. Oh, that stuff looks good. This stuff looks really good. And there's our barbecue sauce. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little of that chicken juice to this in a bit. All of this that I can get out of it. Barbecue sauce. Look at that. All right. We're going to paint a little barbecue sauce. Oh, look at that. This is a juicy bird. Oh, this is a very juicy bird. Look at that. So we're going to paint a little of our barbecue sauce on there. Look at that. So let's paint it on here like so. This stuff is way better than, and we're going to baste it with a little of that juice too. So we're going to drizzle that juice over the top of it. Get it on those wings good. Here we go. All over that leg. Now we're going to start pasting this juice on top of it. Whatever. Now I'm going to close it back up and leave it vented a little bit. Because, you know, I want to let it sit for another 10 minutes. And this is a testament to how well this pit has maintained its heat. We're just now down to 200 degrees, and our chicken is looking, oh my gosh, look at that. Yes, so we're going to take this up and serve. This is another thing. I take the juice from that chicken and I pour it into my barbecue sauce. Because that's all I want to use this barbecue for is to use on the chicken. So it'll have that nice chicken flavor. Oh my God, that is good stuff.